There's a moment, sometime after 65, when you realize being a good parent wasn't always about putting food on the table or showing up at every game. It was about how you made them feel. And that's the part no one teaches you. You start remembering little moments. When they cried and you said, "Stop overreacting." When they needed comfort and got silence. When they wanted space, and you gave advice instead. You loved them. Of course you did. But now you see, love isn't always felt the way it's intended. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do for your grown child is not give them advice, not buy them things, not fix their problems, but simply say this: "I didn't always get it right, but I see it now, and I'm sorry." The apology they've been waiting for. "I'm sorry I didn't always know how to talk to you. I'm sorry I sometimes made you feel like who you are wasn't enough. I'm sorry I reacted instead of listened." Maybe you were tired, or scared, or doing the best you could with what you had at the time. But even with the best intentions, sometimes we cause harm without even realizing it. And here's the hardest part for many parents to admit. Sometimes our silence spoke louder than our love. When they were hurting, when they failed, when they told us something hard and we minimized it or tried to fix it instead of just being there. It's okay to say, "I see now that you didn't need solutions. You needed my presence, my belief in you, my arms, not my answers." And the beauty of this kind of apology is that it doesn't erase your authority or your role as a parent. It deepens it. It shows your child, whether they're 25 or 55, that strength isn't about being right. It's about being real. Because what your child remembers most isn't whether you were perfect, but whether you were reachable. And when you say sincerely, "I'm sorry I wasn't always there the way you needed, but I'm here now and I want to understand," you give them a healing moment they may have waited decades for. Why this apology heals you too. Apologizing to your adult children isn't just for them, it's for you too. Because guilt, the quiet kind that lingers in the background, is exhausting. It shows up as tight shoulders, trouble sleeping, that feeling that something's always a little off. Many parents carry around this unspoken ache. Did I mess up too much? Did I push them away? Will they ever fully forgive me? Here's the truth. The moment you own your humanness with love, without defensiveness, without excuses, that weight starts to lift. "I apologized to my daughter after 40 years, one father shared. "I thought she'd be cold. She cried. We talked for 3 hours. That night I slept deeply for the first time in years." There's something holy about healing the space between parent and child. It doesn't erase the past, but it rewrites the story going forward. You don't have to get every word perfect. You just have to be honest and brave enough to open your heart. What a true apology sounds like, and what to avoid. A real apology doesn't need fancy words, but it does need courage, clarity, and humility. Here's what a powerful apology might sound like. "I realize now that I wasn't always emotionally present for you. I was distracted, overwhelmed, or maybe just unaware. I didn't mean to hurt you, but I see that I did. And I'm truly sorry. You didn't deserve that." That's it. No justifications. No, "but I was doing my best." No, "you're too sensitive." Just a bridge built on honesty and love. Avoid these common traps. "I'm sorry if you felt hurt." That's not owning your impact. "But I had a hard life too." That shifts the spotlight back to you. "You should have told me." This implies it's their fault they were hurt. Instead, try, "I see now how that may have made you feel. You matter to me, and I want to understand your experience. I can't change the past, but I want to do better moving forward." Because at the end of the day, your child doesn't want a perfect parent. They want a parent who's present, aware, and willing to grow, even now. What adult children secretly wish their parents would say? You may be wondering, what do they even want from me now? It's been years. Do they still care? The answer is almost always yes. But most adult children won't ask for what they need, especially from a parent. They carry wounds quietly. They say, "I'm fine," but wish, deep down, that you'd just say, "I didn't always understand you, but I want to now. You didn't need to be perfect to earn my love. Even when I didn't say it, I was proud of you. I made mistakes, but you were never one of them." These are the words that many grown children never hear, but never stop hoping for. They don't want a redo. They just want recognition. They want to know that their pain was real and that it mattered, especially to you. And when you give them that, you don't just heal them. You soften yourself too, because being able to offer those words means you've done the work. You've turned regret into wisdom and love into action. If you've listened this far, then maybe something inside you already knows. You don't need to carry the weight of silence any longer. You don't need to be perfect to be loved. And it's never too late to say the words that matter. A heartfelt apology is not weakness. It's strength. It says, "I love you enough to drop my pride." It says, "Your pain matters to me." It says, "I see you now, and I want to keep growing." And whether your child says thank you, or simply needs time to process, the courage you show by speaking from your heart will ripple far beyond that moment. So today, let this be your legacy. Not just that you were there, but that you were willing to change, willing to listen, willing to love more honestly than ever before. You still have time. Use it well. If this video touched you or reminded you of something unsaid, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might help someone else find the words they've been searching for too. And if you'd like more warm, honest reflections on life after 60, consider subscribing. This space is for all of us. Still learning, still healing, still becoming.